Hello and welcome to Roxie Reviews. I absolutely love to read, so it only makes sense that I'm going to review a book. However, to make it kind of slightly more interesting and to challenge myself a wee bit, I'm going to be picking live on camera the book that I'm going to review in this video. So this jar contains all of the books that I've read so far this year, and I'm just going to pick the first one that's on top. It's Stargazing by Peter Hill, which I read in March, not long after I had moved to the city for university. So I didn't bring a book with me to read, and it was just kind of lying about the house, and it belongs to my sister, but I don't think she's read it. And it was really interesting. I'm going to avoid spoilers because what's the point of a review if you haven't read it and you're looking for an honest opinion about whether you should or not, if I'm just going to spoil it. So the general sort of basis of the book is that a young guy goes and lives on a lighthouse in like remote Scotland, and it was an unexpected book for me. I didn't realize that it was going to be as good as it was, and it did take me a while to read, because once I got into it, and that did take a little while because it's not the typical kind of book that I read, but once I was into it, I didn't want it to end because I was really worried that it was going to be one of those books where the character dies in the end, and it's a real person, and I didn't want to have to worry about him dying. Peter Hill is still alive, for all of those people who worry like I do. He lives in Australia now even, I think, because I did a wee bit of research after I finished reading it because I loved it that much. So that's even why I'm going to go so far as to say that it has been my favourite book this year. Wow, that is a big statement. Those are not words that I can take back. It is my favourite book this year. 4.5 out of 5 stars. Amazing. I don't know if it would be half as good if I knew what I was getting into, and I think that the uncertainty and unknown because I didn't buy it, so it's not something that I'd ever heard about. It's completely random. I don't think it's very popular because I've never heard of it before. I don't think there's even a Facebook page, and so it was amazing for me. I don't know if you guys are going to look into it or even bother reading it because it's pretty small. I don't know if you can even buy it in stores anymore. You might have to go onto like Peter Hill's personal website. I have a copy I can lend you if you're particularly interested, and I already know you. I'm not lending my books to strangers because I'm quite fond of their return. Thank you very much for watching my review. I'm sorry that it was kind of random and off the cuff because I only found out what I was reviewing when I pulled it out of the jar. I don't know if you like that, or if you would prefer for me to have dot points about what I'm going to say so that I'm not rambling on quite so much. Leave a comment, let me know. It would really make my day to see that you guys are actually not only watching it but getting involved in the whole Roxie Reviews adventure. Thank you very much for watching so far, and enjoy if you're going to read it.